What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Now this is your stimulus check update and stimulus package update. Happy Thursday. Now this is your third stimulus check update and third stimulus package update. In this video, I'll be going over the latest information surrounding a third round of stimulus checks. Now as Congress debates Joe Biden's request for a $1.9 trillion relief package, be sure to stay until the end of the video. At the end of the video, I'll be revealing the exact dates as to when we should expect to receive a third stimulus check. And before we get into the video, it would mean a lot to me if you guys could subscribe to my channel and give this video a like. On this channel, I was provided with the most up-to-date and reliable stimulus check information, so be sure to subscribe. My message to our politicians is to help the American people. The great American people need help now. Folks, I wanted to remind you that I'm still doing an Amazon gift card giveaway. This Friday, I'll be announcing the winner of an additional $100 free Amazon gift card. If you'd like to enter the giveaway, all that you have to do is subscribe to my channel, turn on post notifications, give this video a like, and leave me a comment down below.
Ours is about $600 billion. And as opposed to the extraneous things, which Mr. Bernstein kind of tried to glide over, we are very targeted. We're targeted to the needs of the American people, treating our tax dollars as if there are tax dollars, not just money to spend, and putting it where we need to come out of the pandemic. Now, we think there's a lot here to work with. We hope we finally start getting that bipartisan and with the White House negotiation. So far, we've not received it. We decrease. He has $170 billion for schools. Now, we've already given schools 110% of what they usually receive from the federal government. Parochial schools have opened with a fraction of that money. Charter schools are opened.
A leading Democrat, Jared Golden, opposes pushing through a $1.9 trillion stimulus plan without the help of Republicans. Now remember, folks, that Biden did propose a $1.9 trillion stimulus bill, but Republicans like Senate Majority Leader, or the previous Senate Majority Leader, Mitch McConnell, and Utah Senator Mitt Romney have pushed against this stimulus bill. They said now is not the time for stimulus relief, because Representative Jared Golden of Maine is opposing moves to push Biden's $1.9 trillion package through Congress without the help of Republicans.
There is no sugarcoating the reality. California did not have sufficient security measures in place to prevent this level of fraud. Of the $114 billion in unemployment benefits paid by California since March, approximately 10% has been confirmed as fraudulent.
Staggering.
An additional 17% of the paid claims has been identified as potentially fraudulent.
Now, the EDD says it is working to verify the identities of people who made claims, and many remain under investigation.
Leaving Democrats to make another circle around at some of the elements that Republicans just don't want to see in this bill. They talk about having an emergency bill, but Republicans don't want to see measures like increasing the minimum wage at this time. Maybe never, but certainly not in a bill that's being put forward as an emergency coronavirus stimulus. And we have to remember that Congress did pass a $900 billion stimulus package in December.
Representative Golden wants to pass the stimulus bill with bipartisan support. Everybody, I want to know what you think in the comments down below. Should the Democrats just go ahead and pass the third stimulus check without Republican support? Leave a comment down below saying yes or no. Now, Jared Golden believes that talk of using budget reconciliation to circumvent bipartisan agreement on the legislation is premature. The congressman from Maine made the remarks in a statement posted to Twitter on Tuesday night.
Of what the challenges were, what the issues were as it relates to accelerating that last mile, that last inch perhaps, but that last mile in particular as it relates to the administration of vaccines. Over the course of that period of time, we recognize the opportunity to simplify our eligibility framework. You've heard a little bit about that with the 65 plus cohort that we have advanced. We'll talk a little bit more about that in a second. We're also looking to standardize our information and data. Data has become a big issue. That has become a big challenge for us. The data lag that's led to some data that's provided nationally that did not represent the data that we have internally, meaning we're a number of days behind what the national numbers reflect in terms of the actual number of vaccines administered. And we could talk about why that's the case, and we are certainly happy to do that, but more importantly, what we're going to do about it.
Many of us urge the White House to do the hard work of building support for a targeted bipartisan relief package. It is clear that in the House and the Senate, there are members from both parties who understand the process, who understand the pressing need to take further action, which is why I think any talk of budget reconciliation as a tool at this stage is off the mark. Our bipartisan group is committed to showing American people that the government can deliver the results necessary to overcome the crisis, and we know that getting this job done is going to require the commitment and hard work of members from both parties. Folks, remember that the Problem Solvers Caucus is a group of 56 moderate House members, evenly split between Republicans and Democrats. Now, following Tuesday's meeting with co-chair Representative Josh Gottheimer and Representative Tom Reed, both of whom are members of the Problem Solvers Caucus. Together, the three released a statement saying that the group is committed to working with our Senate colleagues to find a bipartisan path forward on the next relief package. Biden's proposals faces several hurdles, and it's unlikely that Congress is going to change. Now, to avoid a filibuster in the Senate, the bill must require the support of 10 Republicans. But still, Democrats appear poised to quickly move the legislation forward, regardless of whether or not they have Republican support. On Wednesday, House Budget Chairman John Yarmuth of Kentucky told Bloomberg News that a budget resolution for fiscal year 2021 that would include stimulus will be brought to the House floor for a vote next week. The resolution passing in the House would set the stage for key aspects of the package to pass the Senate with a simple majority. Although certain provisions, such as raising the national minimum wage of $15 an hour, will probably not be possible without bipartisan support under current rules. Now, in regards to unemployment benefits, after at least a month without receiving any unemployment insurance benefits, claimants on 2 federal programs should expect to be able to certify beginning this weekend. Michigan's Unemployment Insurance Agency said it will meet its goal for getting the new federal programs up by Saturday. The group awaiting benefits includes claimants seeking pandemic emergency unemployment compensation. In the state of Pennsylvania, the Pennsylvania Department of Labor and Industry says that it's making some progress on fixing problems that have kept out-of-work Pennsylvanians from receiving unemployment benefits. But there are still roadblocks for claimants. Acting Labor Secretary Jennifer Berrier told reporters this week that some people are not being given the option to claim pandemic unemployment assistance for previous weeks in January. Now, for those of you on SSI and SSDI, I've been asked the question of, how can I get my Social Security statement that shows a record of my earnings and an estimate of my future benefits? Well, the answer is this. You can get your personal Social Security statement online by using your My Social Security account. If you don't yet have an account, you can easily create one. Your online statement gives you secure and convenient access to your earning records. And it also shows estimates for retirement, disability, and survivor benefits that you and your family may be eligible for. That is all the news in today's video. I hope everybody found this video useful. If you did, feel free to subscribe to my channel and click the bell. I appreciate everyone's amazing support. You guys are awesome.